What's up, guys? It's your boy Cam Bam bringing you another episode of Madden Ultimate Team. We are here in the conference finals, one win away from our first Super Bowl championship, or we would get knocked out in the conference finals and we have wasted another Ultimate Team season. So now it's the Legacy ATMs taking on pretty much ourselves because those are our home uniforms. But we are in the away uniforms this game. So I'm thinking, do I do better in my away uniforms or my home uniforms? I'm like, it's a even thing. I pretty much the home uniforms are mostly when my offense, you know, turned up in my defense and my defense uniforms and stuff like that. So it's weird. And it's the quarterback is Steve McNair. So our old quarterback who have led us to many wins. I've been taking on a new quarterback who's trying to find his, who's trying to lead us to our first Super Bowl. So now we're gonna come out in a Wildcat formation. This time we can give it to James White. So now it's 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5, we're gonna excuse me. So now it's 3rd and 1. We run the ball with Genefix and we pick up the first down. So first down and 10 again. We're gonna run the ball again. This side to the opposite side. We're gonna give it to James White. So now it is 2nd and 10. Coming into this game with the confidence on the line, I kept thinking I need to make no mistakes. And ooh, that was a close one. We tried to give a screen pass to Dion Lewis. Now Dion Lewis was the only running back we didn't use last game, so he's gonna be used a lot in this game. So now it's 4th down and 22. So we are gonna go for it. Well, actually, no, we're just gonna punt the ball. This is conference time, no mistakes. So good job by McKelvin, I believe, and a 1st down and 10. So it's completely the opposite. It's like looking in the mirror. We get a sack on the first play on defense by Chris Long. My defense is ready. I know that. And he running with Armand Green, the legendary Packers running back from the Brett Favre days. So 1st down and 10, he gonna do a screen to Armand Green. That didn't work out. My defense snuffed it out for -5 yards. So 2nd and 15, he throws the ball and it's complete to Vincent Jackson. I believe that Vincent Jackson could be a different wide receiver. Now 1st and 10, he throws the ball and it's complete to Greg Olsen, I believe. Now 1st and 10, he's driving. It's like a spinning image. And now we get another sack, this time by Terrell Suggs. So 2nd and 15. So he gonna throws the ball, waiting, and he completes it. We should have had a sack on the play, but Steve McNair have that clutch thing. So anyway, 1st down and goal. We get another sack on the play, which is Terrell Suggs. 2nd down and goal. He run the ball and he give it to Armand Green for the touchdown. And he goes up 7-0. So okay, first possession for my defense, it was okay, but offense had to keep rolling. You try to throw the ball, get hit on plays, so Matthew Stafford is 0-2. 2nd and 10, we're gonna give it to Marvin Harrison. He picked up the first down. No huddle. We're gonna run the ball with Dion Lewis. He picks up 1 yard on the play. Y'all might be wondering where Anderson and Ricky Williams at. Oh, well, they coming. We're just not using them yet. We're just doing a different strategy this game. We throw the ball, we give it to Sanders, and he get the touchdown. Like I told y'all before in previous videos that I don't want to use all my players, all my weapons at one time, because I'm, debating with my opponent, and he just had a kickoff return with Emmanuel Sanders. So I scored with Emmanuel Sanders on the offense possession, and he scored on special teams. So are we going to get a similar thing by Tim Brown? No, we're not. So yeah, it's the conference game, and you have to score on every single possession. So here comes CJ Anderson. We didn't give him the ball. We kept it to James White on the play. So now 2nd and 10. We're going to do a screen pass to James White. He picks up a couple yards. And now 3rd down and 7. You see Mike Wallace. You know what play we're going to do? The inside wheel. So hopefully Mike Wallace is open on this play. And it's incomplete. So 4th down and 7. We are going to punt the ball. Backspin, gets it. We stopped him on play. So 1st down and 10. Manere gonna roll out. We get a sack again by Chris Long. 2nd down and 20. 2 minutes remaining. 2nd down and 20. He throws the ball and is intercepted. Picked off by Avery Adams from the Giants. So now we rolling. Throws the ball, trying to give them off Harrison. It was incomplete on the play. Second down to 10. We're gonna bring the quick toss, and we're gonna give it to Myles Jack, and Myles Jack takes it all the way to the house. See? I told y'all I was keeping Myles Jack and Ricky Williams and CJ Anderson waiting. And once they get them in the game, they nice and fresh, and they score automatically just like that. First play, first run, and he takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown. Now, if you remember in previous months, Myles Jack was our featured running back. He still is. We just use him half of the time. So now 1st down and 10. He rolls out, complete the ball. Throws the ball again. That's incomplete. So we're gonna bring in some subs. We're gonna bring in Shaq Thompson. We're gonna give it to corner Ely. Now Shaq Thompson and Ely used to be former starters on this team, but now they are backups. So now 1st down and 10. He gonna runs the ball with Amon Green, and he picks up the 1st down. So Amon Green currently have 3 rushes for 32 yards and 1 touchdown. So he throws the ball again. Throws the ball to Greg Olsen. First down and 10. He gonna rolls out again, and he completes it at the 1. That was just mean catch by my wide receiver. So now 1st down and go. He did the fake HB flip, and he scores his touchdown. So now he up 21-14. But we get the ball back second half. I believe we get the ball back second half. I'm not sure. So we have to find out in these 43 seconds left. So we give it to Tim Brown. He makes it to the 23-yard line. So now we're gonna give the ball to James White. We're gonna give him to the quick toss, and he almost had something open, but we only get 2 yards. So now we give it to Marvin Harrison. Ball at the 48. 20 seconds left. Now we're gonna do the quick toss. CJ Anderson, he only picks up 1 yard. 15 seconds. We at the 50 yard line. So now we're gonna throw the ball. We give it to Emmanuel Sanders. Incomplete. I think he had Tim Brown at corner, which is weird. So we throw the ball again to Marvin Harrison. That was incomplete. So now it's fourth down and 9. We're just gonna do a Hail Mary. Throws the ball up and it's intercepted. Now that wasn't Tim Brown. That was actually Lane, Night Train Lane, the famous Lions cornerback that have all those interceptions in the season and in the game. So we do get the ball back, and now we down by 7 points, but it still ain't about a ball game. So second and 8, we had to give it to. We tried to give it to Dallas Clark, but it didn't matter because Emmanuel Sanders scored his second touchdown of the game. So now, the last time Emmanuel Sanders scored, his Emmanuel Sanders took it back. So we purposely kicked it out of bounds so we don't have to get another kickoff return. So anyway, sorry about that. That was my sister. She was telling the story of what happened over the weekend. But anyway, back to this game. Second down and 9. So he gonna throw the ball. He's gonna give it to Vincent Jackson. Completes it. First down and 10. That was close. So he gives to Amon Green. Stopped on the play. Second down and 12. So anyway, second down and 12. He give the ball to Vincent Jackson. First down and goal. Now he's trying to run out the clock, which is expected, and he give it to Mike Tobert, and he scores a touchdown. So this game keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So now we need to keep on scoring. If we don't score, we're gonna lose, and we don't get that Super Bowl ring. We want that Super Bowl ring, so we have to get it. Anyway, James Wright still in the game. We're gonna give it to Marvin Harrison. Pick up a few yards. Second down and 7. Now we're bringing in Ricky Williams. Now we're bringing in Dion Lewis in the game. Dion Lewis almost had it. He almost had the hole. So now we're gonna do it the opposite way. This time we're gonna give it to James Wright, and he picks up a couple yards. So no huddle again. We're gonna give it to Lewis, and he pick up a couple yards. So I did the Wildcat 3 times in a row. So now, third down and 2, I'm gonna run the ball to Genefix. He gets stuffed on the play. Now fourth down and 2. We're gonna try to give it to Rudolph, and Rudolph picks up the first down. See this? I'm so confident that I don't really care what or how I do it. I'm confident I'm going to win this game. So we get a sack on the play. Now it's fourth quarter. Now in fourth quarter time, I'm bringing in running backs I haven't used left. We're going to give it to Ricky Williams. He breaks up his first tackle. We're going to get 2 yards. Now the previous game, Ricky Williams had 2 touchdowns, and he went off. And we're going to give it to Dion Lewis. And Dion Lewis almost had a touchdown. He make it all the way to the 3-yard line. See, in the fourth quarter, I haven't used running backs the entire game. They are nice and fresh. And just for that, James White, he scores a touchdown, and we tied up, baby. 28-28. You see the strategy? If I use all my players in the first quarter, he's expecting it. If I just bring out these weapons in the third or fourth quarter, see, this is strategy. When I want to win the Super Bowl, I think of strategies for all my opponents. And we get a pick by Von Miller. We don't use Von Miller that much, but he got the pick on that play. And we give it to Dion Lewis, and Dion Lewis just scored his second touchdown. See, we haven't used Dion Lewis the entire game, and in the fourth quarter we used him for 2 plays, and 2 straight plays. We scored 2 touchdowns. Now we up 35-28. Now at the beginning of the fourth quarter we were down by 7, and now Less than a minute, we up by 2 touchdowns. You see that? You see that? Confidence and strategy will lead you to things like that. So he had a perfect pass. He only down by 7. He gets just tied up at any time he wants. So now my defense need to come up with another turnover. They haven't. They haven't. They only made maybe about 1 or 2 the entire game. So you remember Amon Green? He had a total of 52 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns. So second down and 6. He trying to run out that clock. We're looking for another run. Give it to Amon Green. Picks up a few yards. Now 3rd and 1. We need to get off the field, and he cannot score. So we're gonna try to do a blitz. Bring a linebacker, bring the corner. You run the ball with Mike Tobin. That was a good play with the fullback dive. So 2 minutes remaining. It's crunch time. We up by 7, and we trying to go to the Super Bowl, baby. He knew a fullback. He did a fullback dive again, and this time he got stuffed. So now 2nd down and 10. He burned off the clock. He trying to get into overtime, and we get it's 3rd down and 17. We're bringing in some subs on defense, especially on defensive lineman, because we know he passed in this situation, and it's incomplete. That could have been McKelvin. Now it's 4th down and 17. We all know he passed it for it. I got everybody out there loaded, and I got things, and he completes it, but he is short. He is short on the play. So now it's 1st down and 10. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna give it to James White. He's not using the timeouts. I'm thinking, why he not using the timeouts? He can still win this game. He's just like saying, well, forget it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna give to Mind Jack break off a tackle. I'm surprised he's not using the timeouts. And see, that was just poor management. Now it's an automatic win. He didn't use none of the timeouts, and he could have, I don't know, maybe he just got frustrated and didn't use the timeout. So thank you for watching another entertaining game.